a code reader to read the ABS codes just to verify. But you can buy any kind of code reader, a cheap one. I think, you know, for about $180 you can find one that does ABS, and that's all you'll need for this. I will link this scan tool in the description, and I will also put the cheapest version scan tool that would work in the description as well. So we'll go to diagnostics, go to VIN read, auto detect. I'm sorry for the blurriness. Standalone diagnostics. And then we'll hit automatic selection. There's my VIN. Oh, that's correct. Okay, so we'll go to diagnostics, control unit, and this is going to be our ABS. And we will read codes. Left front wheel speed sensor input circuit failure, and we got a lot of these codes right here, but essentially both left and right need to be replaced to get this fixed. Okay, if you look here, you'll see in the bottom right, that's your TPMS, don't worry about that. And then you got your ABS next to it, and then up there in your speedometer, right beside the park light, is a little car with squiggly lines. That's your traction control. It's letting you know that it's turned off. This is all due to the ABS sensors. Now watch, if you don't have a automatic that can go into manual mode so you can actually see what gear it's in, you're not going to be able to see this, but you'll be able to feel it. It won't go over 3,000 RPMs. So as we're going, you're going to see it lose its place. Like, it'll go into limp mode and all that good stuff. So we'll go. As you can see, we're in second, and it will lose it anytime now. Go to third, and there it goes. It's gone. I have no power above 2750, it looks like. So I can get up speed. I can get up enough speed, but I couldn't. If I'm going this, it's not going to go over that RPM. And as you can see, the manual selection, it doesn't know what's going on. It's in limp mode, so it's not going to let me control the gears anymore. And now I'm just got to limp it back home. Okay, so now that we made it back home, first thing you want to do is put the emergency brake on. And if it's not right here by your gear shifter, it'll be in the floor. Just push that and make sure it's on. Okay, guys, Alright, now that the wheel is off the ground, we're good to go. We just need to put a jack stand underneath it to be safe. Always use jack stands. Okay, once it's on jack stand, just lower it down. Once the jack is no longer doing anything for the car, I jack it back up just to where it touches as an extra safety precaution. Okay, you can do this with a normal 4-way lug wrench, or you can use an impact like I'm going to. It's a 21 millimeter. As an extra safety precaution, I did put the tire underneath the vehicle. Just another thing to catch it. Anything did go wrong. Okay, so what we're going to do first is turn the wheel to the left. That way we can get to everything easy. Work smarter, not harder. Always remember that. And now I'm going to try and show you know, how everything works. It's kind of a tight spot here. There is your sensor right there. It's held in there by one 10 millimeter bolt, it looks like. Then it comes up here. It's got to detach from there. And it detaches against the wall right over there. Right there. And then you just follow it. And it connects right there. And then it goes up into the engine bay. And at that point, the connector is right inside there. So let's get started with this. Okay, so we have a 10 millimeter bolt. I'm going to use an electric ratchet, but you can use a regular one. Just break it free. Do just like that. Now, it should come free. You might have to wiggle it just a little bit. There you go. And what it does here, let's see if I can show you that. Okay, so around your CV axle, there's this ring right there. You should be able to see it. This sensor essentially sits right in there. See if we can get better light. Alright. So that sensor sits in there and reads that ring as it goes by. The faster it goes, the more input it gives to the computer, which controls your speedometer. If you need to tell apart which one of the new sensors goes where, the passenger side will have a gray connector, just like that. And then the driver's side will have a white one, like that. Can't really see, but there you go. I will also be linking those in the description too. Okay, so I'm going to use this little pry tool. It's real simple and it's actually cheap. And it works really good for stuff like this. Don't be afraid to get in there behind it. Pull it out like that. That one we were supposed to save. Go ahead and pull it out. The new one comes with it. Like that. Same with this. Get behind it, pop it out, and now we're here. At this point, we have to go in the engine bay and unplug it and everything. Okay, so if you open up the hood, if you come in here, right past the motor mount, you see the wire coming up. It's right here to this clip. This clip on the back side over here is where it's a little pressed down right there. It's right there. Should be able to just push it right there. Okay, so we'll take a flat blade screwdriver. There's little tabs right here. We'll press them in. There's another one on the other side. Get to it. Like that. Come back around. At this point, just hang it down. There you go. Okay, installation is just reverse of, taking it out. You want to feed these wires through. Just like so. Grab it on the other end. Pull it up. Clip right into place. We'll connect that in a minute. So, let's go ahead and fish this around, spin that, let's pop it right in the hole. Just like that. Okay, now you got 2 more brackets to go on. Put it right in the hole. Okay, now that's pressed in there good. Get your bolt started. Once you get a few threads on it, you can use a ratchet or just keep spinning with your hand. Okay. So that's good and nice and tight. If you torque it, if you want to be extra careful, but as long as you get it tight and all that, it's good to go. Okay, as you can see, we have come through the firewall. Now all you're going to do is take this, plug it right back up to where it was. There is only one way it can go on. These little tabs will go in just like this. Once you hear the click, you're done. Okay guys, for the driver's side, it's the exact same procedure. There's the connector right there. Right under your air filter box. But you should still be able to get your hands in there to unclip it. Okay guys, one last thing. Right here, when you do get to this point, just pry it out and let those little tabs break off, because if you try to do like the other side and push them in with a screwdriver, you're going to have a really bad time. It's just easier just to break it off. You're not using it, you're using a new one. So just get behind it with the pry tool, pry it, you'll hear it break, it'll come out, and that's it. Okay guys, as you can tell, the traction control and ABS are off. We'll do the same thing, put it in manual mode, and you'll see we won't lose our gear this time. We won't go into limp mode. So that's all we had to do to get this fixed.